Just a quick recap for those of you who are new to my channel. The problem: I quit my lucrative corporate job in order to make money from the comfort of my own home in my pajamas, essentially. And I found a few side hustles that are actually working for me, but my goal is every month to make at least $3,000, which is the minimum requirement for me to pay my bills.
I need more than that.
So now that it's May 1st, we can take a look at April's earnings to see if all of these side hustles have added up to $3,000. So can I pay my bills this month?
Nobody cares about that. Show me the money.
Without too much screwing around and talking, let's just take a look, shall we? So I used to do this differently. This thing changed even a little bit this month. I'm trying to consolidate this and make it a little bit easier to understand because there's multiple income streams now coming in, and I can go into gory detail on each one of these, but I thought this might be a better way to really just look at the overall problem. I need to make $3,000 a month sitting in my house. Solution: here are the different streams that are doing that for me, and did I make enough to pay my bills? So this is kind of the easiest way to look at this. So let's just look at April of 2024, and these are the different income streams. So the first income stream that I was able to earn in April is through Google. So Google owns YouTube. I've made multiple YouTube channels, some of which are monetized, like this one that you're watching right now.
Yes, thanks to us.
You're welcome, by the way.
And the ad revenue on this YouTube channel is controlled through Google, so I get a paycheck from Google every single month. And let's see how much Google sent me in April of 2024. Google sent me $818.93, a little bit shy from what we made in March, but I had a video that took off pretty well in March and made me some extra money, and now I've kind of landed back down to earth, I guess.
Welcome to Earth.
So Google paid me $818.93 last month. Now I'm also a member of a bunch of different Amazon programs. So I make a small amount of money from the Amazon Merch on Demand program, a little chunk of money from the Amazon Associates program, and a decent little chunk of money from the Amazon Influencer program. So Amazon sends me checks every single month. And if you want more specifics on each one of those programs, I have tons of free content on my channel. Go take a look. So how much did Amazon pay me in April of 2024? They sent me checks adding up to $2,619.58. So you can see right there, without spoiling it, just between Google and Amazon, I made enough to pay my bills this month. But let's keep watching.
We're done.
So you can see that I started testing TikTok here this year, and I actually had some pretty crazy results, nearly $5,000. I think I cashed out 4,600 of it, somewhere around in there, after some of the pending sales weren't approved, blah, 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 blah. So almost $5,000 I made on TikTok this year. But if you've seen my last video, you'll know that I started testing something different on TikTok, and it pretty much crushed my earnings. So how much did I make on TikTok Shop Affiliate Program in April of 2024? I made $310.34.
Loser.
So not a lot, but I'm still kind of happy with making any kind of money with simple little TikTok videos. Now offers, I was gonna label this as like extras, so I put links in the descriptions of my videos. I talk about softwares that I'm interested in, and I make affiliate revenue from promoting offers on lots of different places. And how much did that get me last month? That made me an extra around $500. Now this isn't a perfect number, it's kind of rounded up. It's about what I got paid from the different affiliate marketing platforms last month that I promote on my channel. So an extra $500 by talking about the software that I use and love, which is awesome. So let's do the total earnings now. If you add all of those up, it means that I made $4,248.85 in April of 2024, sitting in my house, being a full-time content creator. So I made over $3,000, which is what I need to pay my bills. So I'm completely happy with that. I would love that number to keep growing and growing, but obviously if I can pay my bills and I don't have to go to work to do it, that is excellent, and I'm super happy with it. So I'm gonna show you this year to date that I'm actually made, but first let's just quickly look. Let's see what this earning is for a daily income. So if I'm making that much in the month, that means my daily income is $141.63. Again, I need it to be $100 a day in order to pay my bills. I made $141 a day, which is awesome. And if this never changes, if this is exactly how much I make every single day, that would mean that I have built a $51,694.34 business, a yearly business in the comfort of my own home. So far this year, let's take a look at this. I thought this was kind of cool. So far this year, if you add up everything that I've made sitting in my house, I made over $20,000. So far this year, from January to April, again, doing content creation, making videos, making Amazon product review videos, putting them on YouTube, putting them on TikTok, TikTok. And if you look back at last year at that time, if I take January through April and add it up, I get $10,155.67. So this time last year, I made just over $10,000. And this time this year, I have made over $20,000 in that same exact time frame. So when you look at numbers, it can really throw you off if you're not putting it into perspective, I guess. So last year, I was ecstatic about making $10,000 in my first few months building my own business. This year, I felt like a failure at how much money I was making, but look, I've doubled my production from last year. So if you zoom out on your reports a little bit and you kind of put it into perspective, so far making $20,000 a year, damn near what I need to pay my bills for the entire year already in the first 4 months. You have to be thankful for stuff like that. And I am thankful for it. And I can't wait to see how big this number grows this year. And I can't wait to get some of these working better. Amazon program might not be growing as much as it was last year, but it should do even better in like Q3 and Q4 like it normally does. This Google amount should be increasing every single month. Hopefully, the more videos I put out, the more money I can make from Google. So hopefully we can get those numbers a lot bigger. And TikTok, if I figure that thing out and I can have some more months where I'm making thousands of dollars, that would be a big, big help to my income. So there you go. As you can see, I made just over $4,000 this past month with all of my different income streams, which is plenty for me to live. I would love to have big, crazy numbers that I could share with the community because that would help my channel grow a lot more. If I could say I made $100,000 last month, that would be way cooler, but it's not realistic. That isn't the reality that I am living in. That is not the reality that most people that try these types of businesses are living in. You are very lucky if you can take these types of businesses like YouTube and UGC and review videos and TikTok. You're very lucky if you can turn that into a full-time income for yourself. So don't get too hard on yourself if you are not making big guru style money. So I hope this was interesting to you, maybe hopefully motivating. If you want to learn more about any of those particular programs that are paying me, lots of free stuff on my channel. Please feel free to browse around. There's lots of info in there for you. And if you are into this sort of stuff, then please do all those things you're supposed to do to help the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
I expected more.